From 1939 till 1945, humanity fought in the most destructive and cruelest conflict that it ever faced throughout its history, World War II. The conflict involved more than 60 nations and left vast territories, entire villages and cities totally destroyed, and it caused a reduction of 4% from the global population. The victory was taken by the Allied forces, which were mainly comprehended by five main countries, such as Great Britain, USSR, nowadays Russia, China, US, and France. However, other countries fought among Allied forces during the conflict, such as Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, Chile, Brazil, Uruguay, Belgium, Iraq, Liberia, Iran, Haiti, Greece, India, Venezuela, among others. The relation between the US and the USSR. The US government took a hostile attitude against Russia after it left World War I and directly opposed to the ideological state based on communism. However, during the new economic policy period, which comprehended from 1921 till 1929, American businessmen established commercial ties with the USSR. Nonetheless, diplomatic relations were never made until 1933, due to the fact that the totalitarian regime of Joseph Stalin presented an insurmountable obstacle to create a friendly relation with Western Europe. It is said that the relation between the US and the USSR was bipolar due to the fact it divided the world into two main, irreconcilable, and antagonistic economical and political systems. The relation was driven by a complex interplay of ideological factors that led to a cautious cooperation and often a superpower rivalry throughout the following years. For the next 3 decades after the end of World War II, the US and the USSR stayed apart from the nuclear and missile arms race as well as the superpower conflict. Nonetheless, new tensions emerged between these nations in the early 1970s, when the USSR sought to increase its economic cooperation and disarmament negotiations with Western Europe. The constant differences between their political system never allowed them to reach a mutual understanding on key policy issues and even caused them to almost break another war. Nevertheless, the tensions stopped when the communist system collapsed on 1989 till 1991. The fall of the communist regime allowed the US to create an unprecedented new relationship between Russia and the other countries that once conformed the Soviet Union.